Hello there. Thanks for tuning in today. Today I actually want to talk to you about piercings some more. First of all, I want to ask you a few questions. Me, of course, I love all piercings. I have a thing for many different kinds of piercings. But I'm really interested in knowing, as far as intimate piercings, what you're interested in. I'm talking about, of course, breast and the vaginal area. I'm not sure if you're really interested in piercings like that, but as for me, as a piercer, I love to pierce anything and everything. So whenever I actually get a chance to do a piercing like that, it's something that I really enjoy doing. Now, I like to pierce just about anything and everything in general. Piercing itself makes me just really happy. It's just a passion that I have. Now, I like to pierce noses, lips, tongues, ears, just about anything. Two of my favorites, one of my favorites out of the two, would be, I would say I prefer the nipple piercings over the vagina piercings. Just because with the nipple piercings, there's a lot more you can do as far as being active. If you're a really active person, it's kind of harder to do the vaginal piercing just because there's a lot that you actually can hit on it. It's a very sensitive area whenever you are, I'll give you a good example, horse riding. I love to ride horses. And if you're a type of person like me, it's kind of hard to be comfortable and not have pressure or even tearing in that area if you were to get that area pierced. So I prefer the nipple piercings over that. You can let me know what you prefer. I'm just throwing that out there. I was just curious to know how many people prefer nipple piercings over vaginal piercings. Now, don't get me wrong. I do love vaginal piercings. My favorite probably would be the Christina. I love the Christina. But to me, it just kind of gets in the way. And I don't know really if there are many people out there that have the Christina or have their vagina pierced and actually ride horses or things along those lines. For me, I was always in fear of me riding a horse and getting it ripped out, or working on the farm somehow and something happened. So that was just one of my concerns. Now, if I wasn't into all of those things, I could definitely see it being more appealing to me. But as of right now, with everything that I have going on, it's not really something that I would feel comfortable would be able to heal adequately. I would just be concerned that it wouldn't be able to heal right. Now, that is probably the only reason I prefer the nipple piercings over that. Because with the nipple piercings, you can do a lot more. You have a little padding maybe in your bra, or it's higher up on your body, so there's not that big of a chance that it's going to get snagged on something if you're a really active person. Now again, I'm just shooting this video because I'm curious to know what everyone else out there, especially you ladies, what you think about the piercings. Would you prefer over the other? So you can just leave them in the comments, or you can private message me, either way. And if you have any questions about nipple or vagina healing process questions, of course, you can message me, and I wouldn't mind going over that with you. You can leave it here, and I will look at it, try to leave you some more information, give you a little more information with that. Because like I said, I'm into any type of piercing, as long as it's not a large area of clutter. There's not a lot that's very distracting. Say if I were to have two spider bites, like one here and one here, to me that would be too much in one area. That's why I like just the vertical. I just like it a little bit better than I would like something that's more cluttered. Now, As far as tongue piercings go, I would pierce my tongue as many times as I could fit rings in it. The problem is I don't have a big tongue. So I can only fit 2 in it. If I had more room, yes, I would be piercing that thing again. Now, since I don't have any more room, I'll just be sticking with the 2 for now. I don't know if you've watched any of my previous videos. I did show it in my previous videos, but I'll show it to you again. I'd say out of every piercing that I have and out of any that I have experienced, tongue is my favorite. I don't know what it is about the tongue piercings. It is just my all-time favorite over any piercing that you can have on your entire body. The tongue is my absolute favorite. But you can let me know what your favorite piercing is as well. I always love to hear stories about what everyone, of course everyone has a different opinion, but what everyone thinks about piercings as far as their favorite placement. I'm always interested in hearing those kinds of stories. Now, like I said, if you have any questions over the nipple or vaginal piercings, if you would like for me to do a video giving some cleaning instructions or healing time instructions, please leave me some comments. That's the only way I know what you need to know and what information you would like for me to provide for you. So, things you've picked up from this video, my favorite piercing is the tongue. I love it. The second thing would be that I prefer nipple piercings over vaginal, which I'm really curious to know if you feel the same. And lastly, I want to let you know that I try to provide as much information as I can to make sure you stay informed, to also make sure you have all you need to make sure your piercing heals adequately, and to make sure there's no questions or anything that I would leave out, so you have all that information if you need it with your new piercing or even an existing piercing that you didn't really have that much information about at the time. But anyway, I'll go ahead and end the video just because I don't want to take up too much of your time. But I really appreciate you tuning in today. And I appreciate so much that you have been watching my videos. If you haven't liked and subscribed, I would really appreciate if you do so. Also, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I have both of those. And if you have any ideas of a video that you would like to actually see, say there's something about piercing or something about tattoos that you haven't seen a video on, and you would like a little more information, just leave me some comments and I'll try to get back. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time today. Have a wonderful day.